Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and your guides, my guides in the universal energies for being here with us today. So thank you for joining. Thank you so much for the light and love that's been sent in regards to my partner having COVID. He's been vaccinated 4 times, but his immune system was very run down because it was a hectic business trip to the US. So thank you for sending your blessings. Also, Linda G has asked me to do a collaboration, so I'm pretty excited about that. Deep breath, stop fan crushing. I have said yes. I have in the past said no to collaborations because the boys are hesitant to do so. Usually because when I'm reading I'm so in the zone that outside distractions, like even somebody walking into the kitchen behind me, takes the attention away, breaks that contact, but they said a definite yes, so thank you, and we'll leave that in Linda's hands for when, where and how. Very excited. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at, I did have one of my gorgeous viewers ask me to read on Mexico. So I'm going to use my runic tarot to start with in regards to this. Mexico. Entertainment only. Did a little bit of reading. I don't like to research too much because I don't want to be influenced by my personal biases, so I have got literally the barest minimum. The current president in Mexico is Andre Lopez Obrador. Lopez Obrador was elected in 2018. He cannot run again for another term after his current term, so it must be 2 lots of 3 years or something. So he is at the has been out promoting his successor. But I think there's a lot of I just want to see what's going on. There's the cartels, the drug cartels have stepped up in their violence and aggression. The Republicans in the US are calling on the US military to go in and do something about it. The Mexican government is saying, don't you dare. There's a lot of infighting in the government. The cartels are, as I said, very violent. And the reason the drug cartels are there is because they're taking drugs into the United States. I gather fentanyl is a big one. I don't know anything about fentanyl. I haven't read anything more on it, but I just want to have a look about what's going on and how's it going to play out. 7 of Swords. The sneaking into camp and betraying, the slaying, the interesting lies, deception, the sneaking in and stealing. To me, that's the cartels. That's the violently. Okay. Speaking of which, right? Okay. Show me what's going on in Mexico at the moment and what's going to go forward. I'm not seeing the US military going in. What's going on? What does the future hold? What's going on in Mexico at the moment and the future going forward? I'm really picturing just a, how do I put it? Not particularly nicely. That literally, and I hate to say it, but what I'm seeing is literally a enclosure put around Mexico from all sides, and okay, thank you. If you think of like it's not a cage fighting ring, I'm getting more like a cock fighting ring or a dog fighting ring. So you've got all these stands up around it. Mexico's in the middle, and wagering, saying go for it, fight within yourself, and wagering and cheering on from the outside is the vision I'm getting. So I'm not quite sure, but from all sides. Okay. Show me Mexico. It's almost like a last man standing type situation. Show me Mexico. Show me Mexico, the government, and the drug cartel. Okay. Right. Signifier card. 4 of Pentacles in this particular deck. Yeah, pretty much backs up the vision that I had. So you've got this figure standing on the beach here. He's clutching the casket of what is most precious and literally letting the rest burn to the ground. The beach, I don't know, my camera probably doesn't pick it up, is littered with corpses, but it is a real cleansing. So it's about a capturing of what is precious and then a real cleansing to everything else. Oh, this is quite awful energy. Potentially. Okay, let's see where it goes. I think, okay, thank you. They're telling me that's what's they're in at the moment. It's a battle to save what is good and precious and honest about Mexico. Thank you. It's about money. Thank you. It's about the money that comes into the country. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's about the money that comes into the country from the drug trade. If that was no longer existing, thank you. They're telling me that if the demand for the drugs did no longer exist, there would be no cartels. So whether that's that production is, and it's okay, I'm going to go entertainment only. What I'm really getting is that the path the US may take is producing the drug in the US and having it on prescription. Does that make sense? And that literally cuts it off at the knees. Okay, right. The birth of a new idea. A birth of a powerful new idea that brings about abundance. So that again clarifies what I just said. There is something new coming forward that is not quite strong. There is something new coming forward that is strong, going to change the game. Okay. Right. Base of the reading. It is a crossroads moment. And it is about which path to follow, and it's a pause at the moment. Okay. Paused at the moment. This is the foundation of the reading. Things are just stopped, being considered, consumed. And when I say consumed, I don't mean eaten, I just mean consumed before they set out on this new path. So it is a crossroads moment at this moment. Crossroads moment of a new plan. Thank you. A new plan that is being brought forward in regards to this, because the war on drugs for decades has not worked. So someone's bringing something new forward, okay? In the past, the world. So it's an ending of a cycle. It's a unity card. But it is about the ending of the way things have been done. These are not bad cards, actually, believe it or not. Right, crowning the reading, the energy over this entire reading, the Star of Hope. A new way of doing things, the Star of Hope, the battle of good against evil. But good has the power on its side. Thank you. I love it how it's rescued that little, I don't know if you can see it, the little boat in his hand there. Yes, I know my camera's absolutely hopeless on my 10-year-old laptop. When I get in my own office, I'll get one of those overhead cameras, but that little boat, he's got that little boat in his hand and he is protecting it. The boat that contains all that is precious. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, bringing forth a new opportunity in regards to money, security, abundance. She's bringing forth a new opportunity, but it's a feminine way of looking at things. What has gone on in the past is the masculine way of fight back, which has failed. So we've got now a new feminine energy coming forward in regards to this. Externally, 7 of Wands, having to defend oneself, but so the traditional reading is defending, but look at the Magician standing on top of this crag. So you've got the figures down below, and he is drawing on this lightning bolt energy. So this is something really dramatic is going to come forth that is going to bring about a new beginning. I'm really getting this, something really different coming forward here. Internally, the Lovers. So at the moment, it is an unbalanced relationship, very much an unbalanced relationship, but that balance is changing. It's about partnerships and agreements. And again, we've got the feminine energy, even though it's the female in the background who is more translucent. It is the power of the feminine energy over the masculine, is what I'm getting. So new contracts, new agreements, new ideas, new ways of doing this. Okay, hopes and fears, 5 of Wands, infighting. Defiance, there's going to be pushback against this plan. I think this plan will actually work, to be honest. But there's going to be pushback against it. The hopes and the fears. Defiance, infighting, standing up. Okay. Outcome. 5 of Swords. Sabotage, betrayal. Don't like that card. Sabotage, betrayal, stealing of the truth. Abuse of power. However, again, we have the 2 here. 2 of Pentacles. For some reason, I was thinking this was the 2 of Wands. This is the 2 of Pentacles. It is an opportunities crossroads. Here is the 2 of Pentacles, a new idea being brought to the table. So, okay, in the face of this abuse of power, this corruption, this sabotage, this betrayal energy, there is going to be a new idea brought forward, a new plan brought forward, and yes, love it. Page of Wands, the bringing forward of this new plan, the bringing it forward, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So we've got the feminine energy lawmakers, the Magician, who has all available to him to actually manifest something amazing. So manifest possibilities. And then the 10 of Pentacles. So entering a new era. An end of a cycle and the beginning of the cycle. Throw it away. The Devil energy is going to be moved on towards a new horizon. Okay, at the base we have judgment, a collective awakening. A collective awakening in regards to clarity, the truth. We have this moon energy of the seedy underbelly that's being brought forward. I'm just getting a feeling there's some lawmakers that are being paid by these cartels and they're going to be exposed, is what my boys just told me. Because we've got the Queen of Cups that's bringing something forward that is not yet expected. We have the Ace of Cups, which is about a new beginnings in regards to partnerships. And we have strength. And then we have the masculine lawmakers. And then we have the working together. The support, the working together. There's going to be some that are going to find themselves in a bit of a tricky spot as the truth is exposed. Okay. Entertainment only, just putting it out there. I'm feeling that there is this new solution going to come forward, but there is going to be pushback in regards to this because I'm getting, entertainment only, that there are some lawmakers, now I'm not going to say what side of the border they're on, and I'm not going to say who they are because I don't know who they are, but there's some lawmakers that are going to push back against this new idea because they're in the pay of the cartels, but they are going to be exposed. Okay, is what I'm getting. Thank you, guys. Right, so show me the future of Mexico going forward using my intuitive cards. Whoop. I have I took a delivery of another box full today, so if you order them, I shall have them out if it's a business day that day, if it's not a business day the next day, if you are interested in them. But let's have a look. Show me the future of Mexico. Show me the future of Mexico. Future of Mexico. Show me Mexico going forward. Mexico current and going forward. Mexico going forward. Mexico going forward. I've got one card out. I don't know what it is. I was just checking to see that card was up the right way. For those that are interested, I don't read upside down unless it's really, really obvious that card was meant to come out upside down. My mentor from 25 odd years ago had said there's enough negative cards in the deck that you don't need to read upside down. If it's meant to come out negative, it will. And so sometimes if I'm... Oh, there's a card flipped over there. So I always check that my deck's up the right way. If I get a big lump fall out and then I get a whole lot of upside downs, I know it's because operator error, not what the guides are telling me. But if I get one upside down, then it is very much take note. Okay, tell me about Mexico going forward. Mexico going forward. I know some of my beautiful readers have either family or business interests in Mexico or are in Mexico themselves. Show me Mexico going forward, the country of Mexico. It is a general reading. They're not going to go lightly is what I'm hearing. But another card falling out. But the solution is to take away their power. Thank you. Show me. I'm getting that once the power is taken away from them, they're the ones, the cartels are the ones that are in the dogfight. Thank you. So that image at the beginning is that literally they're okay, strange word, going to bait the cartels against each other so that they basically take each other out. Ooh, okay. Show me Mexico going forward. Show me Mexico going forward. that one. Thank you, guys. Right, what do we have come out here? Okay. Okay, the first card out was, okay, this one. A new agreement is going to come forward with foreign country. There are going to be some that are not happy about it. Let me guess who. But yeah, there is going to be new agreements with foreign countries. There's going to be some anger about it. Yes. For the growth. Growth. Let's see where this goes. I'm just wondering what this anger card is, because I'm not feeling... okay. There's going to be new agreements with, I'm going to say, the US, because there's anger about what's going on. Yes. Thank you, guys. Yes. It is all about growth and growth of network. Okay. The growth of the networks are going to be struck down. Undercut. Chopped off at the knees, basically. Hugely struck down. Thank you. The cartels are going to find themselves restricted. Yeah, this devil energy that is leading to this. Once they're restricted, this devil energy is going to be shown, its cowardness is going to be shown. Families, because families at the end of the day just want peace. I'm thinking that this current president, Lopez Obrador, you may not necessarily agree with him. I know nothing about him whatsoever. I think he's already making movements on this, is the feeling that I'm getting. But not much can happen till after 2004, when the Democrats take back the House, or when the House changes hands. But he's already, I'm not sure whether he runs at the end of this year or the end of next year. I didn't look to see when the Mexican elections were, but he's setting it up. Okay, it's already in the works. The sadness at the poverty and freedom of those in Mexico are under this dark energy, but there's going to be illumination as there is unity. It will be slow, but communication is always the key. And I think at the moment I'm really getting that the some aspects, not all, some aspects of the Mexican government is talking to the Biden administration in regards to a new way of doing things. But it's going to be slow, because I'm really getting that it has to be change of house in the US, which will happen, before this goes through. Okay, right, thank you, guys. The country. The health and strength of the country is going to come through through the channels of people talking to each other. This is my gossips and secrets, but it's, yeah, is it gossips and secrets, guys? I'm really drawing on them today. Sometimes these cards flow really quickly, but this is such a convoluted, difficult question. I'm just having to reaffirm, because, as I said, I know nothing about what's actually going on behind the scenes. So in the country, the secrets about the health and strength of what is unknown is what I'm getting. is going to be, there's a light bulb going to go on, literally illumination light bulb, in regards to the money. And it's going to happen really quickly as hearts are opened, because the country wants it. The country wants the love. We've got the love through social media. It is a convoluted path to undo, but we've got the happy, the ending of what is holding this country back. The small thinking. We've got rebuilding in balance. Going to take a leap of faith as we have this intertwining. As this intertwining is undone. Bullseye. Plus the outing of this wealth. Okay, on the base, domestic security is going to take bravery into the future. Okay, so pretty much the cards are backing each other up every which way I'm looking at the moment. So, yeah, there's going to be a new agreement between about the way things are done. It's going to be the war on drugs is not working, has never worked. There's going to be a new way of doing things. And it's really going to cut the cartels off at the knees. There's going to be pushback, entertainment only. This is just what my guides are telling me. There's going to be pushback by those that receive a benefit from what's currently going on, but they are going to be exposed. Wow. Okay, any questions, pop them in the box below. I'm happy to be educated if I'm completely off target. But let's see how it plays. I am getting that it is a long game. It's going to be slow, but there is plans being formulated and new opportunities coming forward. But it is crossroads at this stage. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.